Hi BookTube, we got a fun video today. I'm going to be talking about shark books. And as you can see, I've always had Jaws in the background because why not? But I thought I'd tell you and show you some more shark books. So we're going to divide this video into like three sections. We're going to have books just about sharks, like themselves. Then we're going to have some books about shark attacks, and then we're going to have some fiction books about sharks. So that's how it's going to be laid out. But the first, I've got a couple here. First one we're going to mention is the queen of nature nonfiction. I love her books so much, and that is Susan Casey's Devil's Teeth. This is Susan Casey going on her wild journeys, and yeah, it's about her talking about the sharks. And pick it up. It's Susan Casey. She's really fun, and if you'll like her, like she goes on journeys, and we love her. Next we have Chasing Shadows. This is about shark hunting, and yeah, it was really good. I really enjoyed this. The photos are a bit much, you know, in terms of them being hunted, but there are some cool photos. I do love a good shark photo, like this one here. Well, this one here, like the shark's mouth opening, that's really cool. But I've read these and they're really fun. Emperor of the Deep, classic, newer one. These are more new releases, but you know it's nice to recommend some. And yeah, another really fun shark book. And yeah, you can learn about sharks. And this one I found at a Salvos a couple weeks ago, and I've read it, and it was so fun. The history of sharks in Australia, and this is more about um, the societal reaction to sharks in terms of fear, the paranoia of going in the water, and the political and activist movements that have happened in this country. And yeah, if you ever see it, pick it up. It's really good, really fun to learn about. And yeah, so those are the books about sharks. Now, in terms of shark attacks, there's a lot that goes on, but my favorite is the one to learn about. The one I find my favorite to learn about is I want to get this right, the 1916 New Jersey shark attacks. And I have obviously two books here, Close to Shore, or Close to Shore, and it's a narrative nonfiction about each of the shark attacks and all of your victims. And I loved it. I was very scared reading it. I read it as an audiobook, and I was clenched. I was shook, but I really enjoyed it so much. I picked up 12 Days of Terror. And this is more straight ahead nonfiction in terms of here's the facts, here's what we know, here's some of the news articles from that time period. And he talks more about New Jersey at the time in terms of what they were going through. Like there was a heat wave and polio, like there was a lot going on, and this book really captures it. But yeah, both are phenomenal, and pick them up if you see them. So those are non-fiction. Oh, I do have one more actually. I have it as an ebook, but I don't have a physical copy yet. And this is more like it mentions sharks, but Indianapolis by Lynn Vincent is about the sinking of the Indianapolis ship, and it has some really cool shark moments, and it's a lovely non-fiction book. So yeah, now we're going to move on to fiction. Um, there's a lot to talk about. I don't own this one. The first one I'll talk about is Shark Island by Chris Jameson. It's really fun, and yeah, if you see it, pick it up. It's really good. Um, what else? Where do we start? Well, we'll go first with the classic, iconic Jaws novels. It's upside down, sorry. But yeah, Jaws. We love Jaws. Um, Peter Benchley's novel's great. I love it. I find it more fun than the movie, to be honest. There's a lot more going on in terms of subplots, and the characters are just bitter and mean. And I think if I was in a situation like Jaws, I'd be the same, to be honest. And I don't want to talk too much about these books because I do want to make a video of them on themselves. But if you ever see Jaws the Revenge and Jaws 2, Jaws the Revenge isn't that good because it's Jaws the Revenge, but Jaws 2 is so underrated, and I love it. Love, love, love. Better than Jaws 2 a movie. And we have to talk about my favorite book ever, and that is Moby Dick. And there's a lot of mentions of shark in this book, but particularly my favorite one is chapter 66, The Shark Massacre, where Melville talks about how the sharks circle around whales and like they eat the whales, once they die in the water, and why not? It's a nice bit to mention. But there's a lot of shark moments in here. I could keep going, but yeah, that's the books for today. If you have any shark recommendations for me, any shark books, leave them in the comments below. But thanks for watching BookTube. I'll see you next time.